bigger one. Good boy. Good boy. Yo, what's up everyone? I'm trying a little bit different of a video today. Heading over to a river. It's like 45 minutes away. I know a little fishing spot where I've seen trout. I've gotten a strike from trout. I haven't actually caught a trout there yet, so I'm gonna try again. And if it doesn't work out, there's another like lake that's pretty close, and I might check that out as well. But yeah, the main point of this trip is just to get outside with the boy Duncan. Duncan, say hi. Yeah, what a pretty boy. And hopefully catch some trout, and I'm going to try out some new gear. Always a good idea to try out your gear before you take it up camping, or so I've been told. So I'm going to try that out. I got a new backpack, got some new lures. Going to try a couple different kinds of trout fishing today, see what these trout like. These are wild trout as far as I know, so they're not stock trout, and you have to use different strategies for different kinds of trout. The stock trout are more used to being fed. They're a little bit more ready to bite power bait and artificial worms and things like that kind of mimic like the smell and the food that they were fed in the hatchery. And wild trout, as far as I know, they like to go for spinners and live bait, maybe some flies. And I'm not bringing any live bait, but last time I was here, I had a strike on a fly, so I'm going to try that fly again. I have some water bobbers I want to try out, so I think I can just float a fly basically on the top of the water. Try to mimic the mayflies and the other things that they're eating right now. And if that doesn't work, then I'll try a spinner. Sometimes throwing spinners in front of trouts, they're a little aggressive, and they just don't like it. I don't know if they think it's food or not, or if they just don't like it, but they bite it. So I haven't had as much luck with spinners, but we're gonna give it a try. Spinners are my favorite way to fish. They're the most fun. It's called active fishing, where you're not just like setting bait and waiting. You're actively participating in every aspect of it, and I think that's the most fun. It's the most engaging. So that's the kind of fishing that I want to try to get better at. But yeah, me and the boy are gonna head up. I'll check back in with you when I get there, and yeah, see you soon. Yo, what's up everybody? Just got to the creek entrance. Got all my gear with me. The boy's taking his pee. A lot of territory to mark out here. There's another car here, usually there's not, so I don't want to take anyone's fishing spot. But, it's a big enough river for everyone, I think, so. Come on, Duncan, this way. This area is pretty steep. I hope Duncan doesn't pull me off. Okay, come on. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I want to let him off the leash, but only after I know that. This is sketchy. It's very slippery. Last time I was here, these river rocks are very slippery, and I fell on my ass multiple times. Okay, well I don't see anybody. We might have a spot to ourselves. I'll let Duncan off the leash. There's the river. I guess it's more like a creek. But there's this big pool over here. I've seen trout there before, but I was not able to catch them at all. And Duncan always likes to try to get drinks out of the water where I'm fishing, which I think scares the trout. So I might start off with a spinner just because it's fun. I love him so much. Alright. So, per usual, I'm not using the right setup. The line I'm using is a little too heavy duty for what I'm fishing for. It's like 12-pound line, it's all I had. You know, I could try my water bobber for the first time. Very curious about that. I could do a water bobber and a fly. I think I'll do that after my spinner doesn't work. I kind of like to set up scratch at the creek. Set up from scratch at the creek. Because sometimes I'll change my mind, like once I see the area and like, oh, you know, maybe like the water is higher right now, so it's better for a spinner, in my opinion, but I don't know what I'm doing. So this is just a classic clinch knot. It's always nice to be set up for a monster just in case you catch one. You know, you could have the fish of your life, and if you're going too lightweight, then you'll miss it. You can either try different lures, or you can try different positions on the river. A lot of trout fishing is moving a lot up and down the river once you've identified some spots that you think trout are. I'm not going to pretend I know too much about river trout fishing. I haven't caught one out of a river yet, or a creek. But I've been doing my research to increase my odds. These trout are elusive. That's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to try to figure out how to catch them, is because I saw a challenge. Simple spinner, Panther Martin, one split shot, a swivel, and that's it. Just start by casting up the river and kind of letting it drift. These rocks are so slippery. See what happens. Wish me luck. I think I just got a bite. It's hard to say. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. We caught a little trout. Second cast. I'd say the spinner works. It's hooked him through the eye. I don't think that this guy's gonna live if I throw him back. Panther Martin's work. These rocks are so slippery. This is not safe. All right, let's keep fishing. I have to get my hands really good because I like to get my knuckles when I'm have my hand turned away from me. Oh, we had another one, but he dropped off. The spinner is working well. I'm gonna try casting it far upstream. It's probably gonna lose my lure, but here we go. Jeez, it's so slippery. It's not good. I'm gonna come fish this other spot actually really quick. Holy cow, it's slippery. This is not safe, everyone. Try casting up. I really like casting downstream, reeling up, because the spinner spins really well against the current and you can reel really slowly. This is not good. We got a worst case scenario here, folks. Completely wrapped around that branch. And it's really deep right here. I really want to save my lure. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna fall in. We got it, folks. What I really need to do is go upriver, but it's super flooded. This fishing spot I found on total accident. I was trying to go to a different lake and Google Maps gave me the wrong direction. It's so good. That's a good boy. What a good boy. We got the trout. Let's move. You want to go catch more trout? Yeah, you want to eat them, huh? That's a good boy. Let me cast right here just a couple times, see what happens. What a pretty boy. Alright, I'm not feeling super confident about this spot, but you never know. Let's keep walking down the river. I'm trying to get it under these logs right here. There's got to be a trout that lives under here. Almost got one. Well, you don't get them all, huh? Dang it, that was almost... I knew there was a trout there. I knew it. I saw his mailbox out front. I knew it, and he was on. He was just a feisty one. He flipped out of the water. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Should I fish right here? Hold up. There might be a trout here. I'm trying to do in these really tricky spots is to let out the line. But the current kind of takes it in its natural path. Kind of gets it into these spots I normally wouldn't be able to get. Keep moving. This water is so just absolutely crystal clear. Just absolutely beautiful. We really need to find a deeper pocket though. It's going to be hard to catch trout in this shallow of water. I don't know the best way to get through this, but Duncan sure seems to know. Almost went in. Part of me wants to switch lures because this one keeps dropping fish, but I mean, they keep biting it, so. You always want to wet your hands first so you don't remove the protective coating. This guy's a feisty little guy. Okay, I found another little spot I'm gonna try. Fish on, that's a bigger one. That is a bigger, what is that? That doesn't look like a normal trout. What is that? That looks beautiful. What is that? Well, we're gonna eat this one for sure. Come on. Move out of the way. Well, it's the prettiest fish I've caught yet. Not as big as I'd like, but beautiful trout. Can't even describe how pretty this is. Prettiest fish I've ever caught in my life. I'll have to find out what kind of trout this is when I get home. It might be just a native wild brookie. Duncan's patiently waiting. You hungry, boy? This little portable grill is being able to catch something, cook it up immediately and eat it. I mean, there's just no better way. I mean, I could bring more besides butter. That's probably a better way, but... Wow, it's better. It's for sure better. Oh my gosh. That's delicious. I'm gonna eat another piece. That's the best trout I've cooked yet. It's almost hard to describe. It's just it's like more juicy. You can just tell it's higher quality. It's hard to describe. It tastes better. It absorbed like more of the butter flavor, I think. I'm gonna give Duncan the lion's share. He appreciates it the most. And it's gone. What a day. Just doesn't get better than that. I get to explore a new part of the river. Just catching lots of trout, even though like the bigger ones got away. You know, I thank them for their fight. You can't catch them all. Oh, look at Duncan go. Oh no. It's really funny to try to watch him figure it out. Okay. I mean, I'm laughing at him, but I'm gonna slip and fall on my ass. I have no doubt, so. Woo. This is the closest he's gonna get to a bath today, probably, so. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He makes me so proud. Yeah, you make me so proud. You're so brave. Or how to... Oh! All right. Took a little bit of a spill. I was distracted telling stories. I saved the camera though. I'll leave you guys here. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of thing, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Duncan says goodbye. We'll see you next time. Peace.